It Ends With Us drama does not stop because now allegedly Colleen Hoover is retiring from writing. So according to Dumois, it says Colleen Hoover has taken a step back from the public eye amidst the ongoing legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
The writer has come under fire for her initial support of Blake Lively at the start of the public It Ends With Us feud with Justin Baldoni. In her Instagram rant, Colleen reveals her merchandise is being marked down.
My boss, Stephanie, put all of my merch on sale for $10 an item. That's like 5 times cheaper than what I paid for each item.
Disturbing new post by Colleen Hoover has left us all wondering if she's okay.
It's maybe either a new rock bottom for me or the best thing that's ever come out of my brain. Look at this. I poured Diet Pepsi into my ice cubes. I'll let you know how it goes. Here we go. Do you think other people do this? You put water in our water. Do y'all put wine in your wine? I guess you don't drink wine with ice cubes, though.
Colleen Hoover was once the untouchable queen of book talk, an unstoppable force with an army of fans who would ride or die for her emotionally devastating novels. Blake Lively was Hollywood's sweetheart, a box office golden ticket with a face you could slap on any poster and watch the money roll in. So when It Ends With Us was greenlit for a major motion picture, with Lively starring and Hoover on board, fans thought they were witnessing literary history in the making. But now, it's a cinematic car crash in slow motion. Hoover deleted her Instagram, fired her team, and allegedly retired from writing altogether. Lively is buried in a $400 million lawsuit, accused of everything from defamation to masterminding a smear campaign. The cast is picking sides. The fans are flipping books backwards in bookstores. And the question that's breaking the internet, did Colleen Hoover throw her own movie under the bus to destroy Blake Lively's reputation? Keep watching till the end to find out.
By the end of the day today, I'm gonna be broke as shit. Thanks, Stephanie. You better be careful because maybe TMZ was right. Maybe I am firing all my employees and retiring. Well, I can't retire now because now I'm going to be in the hole by 5 p.m.
Colleen then makes a statement directly to the public, saying,
Even if you hate me, you should go buy a piece because it's a very kind of bad thing. You know, at least I have my Diet Pepsi. It's still going to be a great day because you guys get almost free merch. Congrats.
The chaos didn't start with a courtroom. It started with a couch. A Good Morning America appearance that was meant to promote the film adaptation of It Ends With Us turned into live television infamy. When the host asked Hoover what she thought of Blake's performance as Lily Bloom, a character based on Hoover's own painful past, there was a beat of silence. And then, Hoover lit the match. I have to be honest, she said, I'm not sure Blake understands the depth of this character. The air got sucked out of the room. Blake, ever the media professional, gave a tight-lipped laugh. But Hoover kept going. She said Blake's interpretation felt superficial, in that the film was in danger of becoming just another glossy Hollywood drama instead of the raw emotional reckoning she intended. The moment hit social media like an earthquake. Within hours, #HooverVSLively was trending on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
So as people call Colleen Hoover out for all of the questionable things she has done over the years, this is what people are left asking.
Because we have questions, Colleen. What did Blake and Ryan promise you to get you to jump ship so quickly? And how's that working out for you?
And as everyone continues to hold Colleen Hoover accountable, even though she's literally disappearing, it's leaving everyone with only one thought.
Don't run away, Colleen, because remember, you stand with women, unless those women are accusing your son.
Blake Lively did not unfollow Colleen Hoover. Neither did Ryan Reynolds. There's been discourse on the forums, on IG, on here. You cannot search for Colleen in their following list because if you do, she will not pop up. However, the way I figured it out is I started following Colleen so that way it'd be easier to see her on a list of like 500 people. She is still followed by Blake and by Ryan Reynolds. I think this may happen once you like reactivate an account because I remember when I was covering something else and this is just giving me deja vu and it was like someone who reactivated their account but I couldn't see them on a following list. If I searched for them, that is. Anywho, there's lots of theories as to why she reactivated the account just like 2 weeks after deactivating it. Do we think she reactivated just temporarily to delete some posts and go through her IG? Or maybe that's why she did it, but she's still going to keep it up now that she deleted the post that she had to delete. I'm really wondering if they delete any incriminating DMs or messages, would the attorneys be able to know that data? Like, is there a way of getting that? I have no idea if there's any lawyers out there and who want to answer these questions, because I can only imagine that they're probably deleting messages. But then again, like anything digital, I feel like there's a way to get it or see if it was deleted. Anyways, just want to let everyone know they're all still following each other. There's no bad blood between them. Well, not yet.
But this was no one-off meltdown. It was the climax of months of silent tension. Insiders revealed that Hoover and Lively had been clashing behind the scenes from the start. Hoover wanted a stripped-down, emotionally gutting film that mirrored the pain she poured into the novel. Lively, now an executive producer as well as the lead, allegedly wanted something more commercial, more polished, more Hollywood. Rumors swirled that Hoover originally wanted Florence Pugh or Sadie Sink for the role, actresses with younger, grittier energy. But Sony bet on Lively's name value. Hoover never got over it.
As you can see here, Sony is also listed, but they were actually a distributor of the film. They may have helped to finance it as well in some way. But yeah, so this is Justin Baldoni. Now, the dispute really arises between, persons, even though there's companies involved. Really, they're all kind of the most mad at this guy right here, Justin Baldoni. It could stem from many number of reasons. Some people speculate that it's because Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively's husband, is jealous of Justin Baldoni. Some people said it's because maybe Blake Lively actually started to have some type of feeling.
It is a kaleidoscope of the human experience, and not just the female experience. Like, yes, this is Lily's story and this is her journey, but the men's characters in this movie are incredibly powerful, dynamic characters. My mother, you don't see her as much, but you really feel who she is and her journey. Young Lily, you really understand her. And so current Lily, my Lily, has her own beginning, middle, and end. And young Lily has her own beginning, middle, and end. And then you overlay those two and you see this bigger, more beautiful arc. And Alyssa, played by Jenny Slate, you just like what female friendships mean, what somebody who like shows up for you means. And it just really is, it's a movie that I think can capture any age, any gender.
Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni, the man who first believed in It Ends With Us, acquired the rights, and fought to get it made, was watching everything implode. Baldoni and Hoover had been friends for years. Their emails, their collaboration, their mutual admiration, it was all documented. And then, in December, Hoover publicly supported Blake Lively in the growing legal feud between Lively and Baldoni. Fans were livid. To them, Hoover had betrayed her roots. The woman who built her career on stories of abuse, resilience, and female strength had now aligned with Hollywood royalty. Against the man who made the movie happen.
As you might remember, Justin Baldoni acquired the rights to her book, which he got greenlit and turned into a movie. The two of them had been friends and fawning over each other for years. Their email communications were included in his lawsuit against her and her husband. And despite their very long and close relationship, in December, Colleen Hoover publicly came out in support of Blake Lively. And then she got immense backlash from her very loyal fans. People who felt betrayed by Colleen Hoover and who think she picked the wrong side.
Everyone tends to want to talk about why this is such an important film and why it's so empowering, and I think that is really important. But I think what's beautiful about this film is there is every color of human emotion in it. There's levity, there's joy, there's humor, there's hope, there's pain, there's tragedy, there's violence, there's trauma, there's sadness, there's exaltation, there's life, there's death, there is like love, there's loss, there's just, I mean, really, like, it is a kaleidoscope of the human experience.
And today, Dumois reported the following. Colleen Hoover, the best-selling author behind the controversial novel It Ends With Us, has taken a step back from the public eye amidst the ongoing legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Hoover has not only deactivated her I to the G account, but has also reportedly retired from writing, according to Dumois sources. She's so over it. It has fully ended. No more writing, no more books. Yes, It Ends With Us is one of many, and they are bestsellers. She must have enough money to retire and not want to deal with any more drama. It's gotten very toxic.
Then the lawsuits started flying. Baldoni slapped Lively with a $400 million lawsuit, accusing her of defamation and labeling her harassment allegations as outrageous and intentionally salacious. Blake and Ryan Reynolds filed a motion to dismiss, citing California's Me Too protections and arguing that Lively's statements were about her lived experience, not malicious intent. If the court agrees, it could be the legal equivalent of a mic drop, case closed, fees tripled, and Baldoni shut out.
So these are recent motions to dismiss, both by Blake Lively as well as Ryan Reynolds. So Justin Baldoni has not had an opportunity to respond yet, but it's kind of a shotgun approach. Of each and every allegation that Justin Baldoni has made up, they're kind of knocking down, saying the statute of limitations, which for defamation is 1 year, bars a lot of these allegations. They're saying that there's a California law which allows for individuals to come out and talk about sexual harassment and assault that protects her from defamation in these lawsuits, because she's not making them out of malice, but instead telling her allegations as she believes them to be. And she's asking that these lawsuits be dismissed with prejudice and not allowed to be amended. So she's saying, let's end it now, don't let them come back from it, and give me my fees and damages, which are asking for treble, so triple the amount of damages that she says that she deserves.
This morning, a new lawsuit filed against It Ends With Us director and lead actor Justin Baldoni.
Come on. What are you doing?
Baldoni's former publicist, Stephanie Jones, is suing the actor and his crisis PR team for alleged breach of contract and defamation. The suit accuses the crisis team, including Jones's former employee, of scheming to bury and destroy co-star Blake Lively to protect Baldoni, and then blamed Jones for the smear campaign. The suit also alleges Jones discovered the scheme via text messages and other communications on that former employee's company phone.
Colleen Hoover, meanwhile, began spiraling, publicly. She posted a video at 8 a.m. making Diet Pepsi ice cubes, mumbling through slurred words about how it might be the best thing she's ever done. Commenters were less amused and more alarmed. Was she okay? Was this exhaustion? A breakdown? Or a cry for help? Hours later, she announced all her merch was being marked down to $10, a fraction of what she'd paid, and joked about being broke and firing her whole team.
I'll do anything not to drink coffee. It tastes just like every other Diet Pepsi I've ever had. But I guess the kicker is, in 2 hours, when this ice starts to melt, will it be the best thing I've ever had? Probably.
This is definitely giving altered state of mind, whether it be medicinal or not. However, whenever Colleen Hoover found out that we were talking about how disturbing this footage was, this was her response. The response to No Filter with Zach was that they must be new here. Me making ice cubes out of Diet Pepsi is one of the least disturbing things I've done here. Completely oblivious to the fact that this has nothing to do with the ice cubes. Colleen, separate yourself from these ice cubes. We're worried about your mental state. Now, maybe she's just gardened too hard for the day. However, this was posted at 8 o'clock this morning. Basically, she got up, got dressed, made this video is what it would seem like out of like a normal weekday morning. And this is how she's already acting: slurred, delays speech. And then whenever she posts a follow-up talking about that we should all buy her merch because it's on sale right now, she already seems to be a little bit more with it. Maybe the Pepsi was helping. Maybe that's why she needs Pepsi in the morning instead of coffee.
Remember when we asked, did Colleen Hoover sabotage her own movie to destroy Blake Lively's reputation? Here's the truth: if she did, she took herself down in the process. Maybe it wasn't a calculated hit, but it was a public implosion. A self-inflicted burn. A moment where rage, regret, and deep creative betrayal exploded in real time and scorched the ground beneath everyone. The film might still come out. Sony hasn't officially pulled the plug. But no matter how it ends, Colleen Hoover didn't just set fire to the Hollywood machine. She stepped into it. Will the story survive? Maybe. Will the drama? Definitely. In this is just the first act.